Wrestling fans, and welcome to the October 2010 edition of 3X Wrestling Outside of the Ring. I'm Midnight Guthrie. What a night of action it was at the Clobberpalooza Classic 3. You saw the highlights there. Rory Fox, still our 3X Wrestling heavyweight champion, just had a tremendous heavyweight title bout with former champion Gage Octane. A great performance by both gentlemen. And I tell you what, Gage Octane has suffered once again. That back injury has been seriously re-aggravated due to the Texas cloverleaf applied by Rory Fox in that bout. We know that Octane's had a lot of issues in the past due to Mark Sterling's mark shooter, and now Rory Fox's Texas cloverleaf with that back. And it looks like he'll be out of action for some time, but in a special exclusive announcement here on Outside of the Ring, we do know that Rory Fox has requested to the board of directors that his heavyweight title match be determined by a battle royal to open up the show at Halloween Horror 4 on October 1st at the Des Moines Social Club. So Rory, and there will be more details about this on 3xwrestling.com in the weeks leading up to the event. But Rory feels, he got a great opportunity. A month after his debut last year here in 3X Wrestling, he was able to win a similar battle royal at Halloween Horror 3. Went on and had a fantastic bout with Jeremy Wyatt for the heavyweight title later that night. And Rory wants to give the same opportunity to other guys on the roster. So, nice move on his part. He's such a fighting champion. He's such a good guy we can just really get behind. Rory Fox, just tremendous amount of support here in 3X Wrestling from the fans. And he really, truly encompasses what a champion should be, in my opinion. So, you'll see footage here in a moment of a very ugly situation involving Ricky Kwong winning the Pure Wrestling title from Jimmy Rockwell. Just a terrible situation, and you'll see how that all unfolded. But I want to remind you, Halloween Horror 4 happens October 1st. That's a Friday night at the Des Moines Social Club in beautiful downtown Des Moines, Iowa. Tickets are available right now at Jay's Seating Hobby, both their Merle Hay Mall and Southeast 14th Street locations, as well as our friends at Cup of Kryptonite on Fleur Drive. Check out both those ticket outlets. You can also visit 3xwrestling.com for reduced price advance tickets, folks. And the beauty in advance tickets is you also get into the event early. And recently, we've had a lot of great pre-show entertainment at 3X Wrestling events. So make sure to buy your tickets. Check out 3xwrestling.com for the complete card for Halloween Horror 4. And in a moment here, we'll go to the footage involving the terrible situation with Ricky Kwong, the Laotian liaison Chad Milan, and the rock star Jimmy Rockwell.
A special referee for the evening. What's not fun about that, huh? So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our special referee for the evening.
You that actually was an illegal version of the Boston Crab, not allowed in Des Moines, Iowa.
Treat for you tonight. Tonight we saw the crowning of maybe the greatest champion in the history of 3X Wrestling. Tonight's true main event. And you know what we got? We got a new 3XW Pure Unified Champion. We've got, I came prepared too, but we got Chad Milan. We got Ricky Kwong. I'm going to have to trade you. Take that. Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight the drinks are paid courtesy of the MMA. Tonight, though, on a solemn note, we drink to you, Jimmy Rockwell. We drink to a fallen champion. Tonight, we drink to a former star here in 3XW. And tonight, we drink to the new rock star here in 3XW, the champ, the unified 3XW pure champion, Ricky Kwong. And tonight, all the drinks are paid for. We're going to take the Cruiserweight title, this meaningless title, we're going to melt it down and turn it into a necklace like we said we were going to do all along. And if anybody, and I mean anybody, wants to take a chance against the champion, then line yourselves up. Sign a nice little list, and you too can get tapped out like a bitch.
This is the biggest travesty I've ever seen in 3X Wrestling. What they did to you, Jimmy, is irreprehensible. Chad Milan, Todd Countryman, Ricky Kwong, you're going to pay the price. And Jimmy, I'm going to talk to the board of directors. We cannot have this. We cannot have this continually happening here at 3X Wrestling. It's going to ruin the whole company.
You know, Midnight Guthrie, when I wrestled Craig Kiesman for that Pure Wrestling Championship, we got in that ring, looked each other in the eye, and went toe-to-toe like men. We battled for 20 minutes in one of the most difficult matches I've ever had in my life. And then I get in there tonight with my ex-tag team partner, who I've been all up and down the road with. We've been everywhere. We've done everything. And he steals it from me with the help of Todd Countryman and Chad Milan. Ricky Kwong, we've been everywhere and done everything. I know you like the back of my hand. And I'm telling you this right now. As well as I know you, you know me. And you know this isn't over yet.
Fans, do everything you can, everything in your power. Contact 3X Wrestling. You demand justice. Contact 3X Wrestling. Get Jimmy Rockwell the rematch he so rightfully deserves.
All right, now I'm here with the greatest authority figure in professional wrestling, pulling off the greatest referee job in professional wrestling history, counting fair, 1, 2, 3, crowning a new pure champion, and might I add, maybe the best looking authority figure and referee. If I were a woman, I'd go for it, Daddy. I'd go for it.
You know, whoa, I can't believe this. The greatest authority figure in professional wrestling? This guy just screwed Jimmy Rockwell out of the pure championship. He attacked me. He attacked you after.
Cowardice.
After. I can't believe all this crap. You just... It hurt? Oh, it hurt. I see how it is. I can't believe it. Night in, night out. Every time here in 3XW, you have to pull something for somebody. You know, I just got one thing to say to you. I don't like you, and I never will. And this is what I think of you right here.
You have to see it to believe it at Jay's CD and Hobby. They have two great locations, Merle Hay Mall and 5921 Southeast 14th Street in Des Moines, Iowa. That's Jay's CD and Hobby, a sponsor of 3X Wrestling.
forward because you lost a loser leaves 3X wrestling match. Security, escort Mike Seidel from the building now. Take him out the front door. Seeing as you just had the match of your life against your trainer Brian Ash, and he suddenly defeated you, I want to give you an opportunity to help your friend Mike. If you want to accept a rematch with your trainer Brian Ash next month, and if by chance you would happen to win, we would allow Mike Seidel to return to 3XW. Mike Seidel will be banned from the building if you do accept. What do you say? Do it! Alright, I know we got some regulars in here. You guys have seen me get beat down a lot. I don't suppose it'd be news to you guys if I said this is probably the worst I've ever felt. But am I willing to go through all of this again to get my best friend Mike back in this company? Yeah, I say definitely. I'll see you next month, Brian.
Heck of a situation here with Mike Seidel. Mike, great to see you again. Hey, Mike, we've seen the challenge laid down to your ex-partner.
Hey, this is my car. Get off me. I'm leaving. Get off.
We've seen the challenge laid down to your ex-partner, Zach Thompson. He's got to beat Brian Ash next month to get you back, and if you interfere at all in October's bout, you are banished beyond forever from 3X Wrestling.
That's okay, because I'm confident my friend Zach Thompson can take care of himself. He's going to win next month, and when he does, he's bringing me back. In November, it's going to be Mike Seidel and Zach Thompson. The High Flyers will fly again. Gentlemen's Club, take a look at this waist, because it's the last time you'll ever see it without a tag team title belt around it. Yowza.
For all the great 3X Wrestling DVDs, t-shirts, and other merchandise, go to 3xwrestling.com/store. And new and coming soon, the 5-year anniversary event, the King of Des Moines Tournament, and the Clobberpalooza Classic 3. Get them at 3xwrestling.com/store or go to the merchandise stand.
Oh, it's a night of celebrations tonight, and we have a classic retention here. We've got the Gentlemen's Club keeping tag team gold.
That's right.
Now, from what
Just
source?
like we told you.
Oh, yeah.
Like we told you last month, American ground and pound. Go back and watch that match. The Gentlemen's Club could ground and pound with the rest of them. Go-go platas, omoplatas, rear naked chokes, arm bars. It was a very scientific matchup, and we came out on top.
That's right, Daddy. I didn't even have to bust out the sleeper hold in this one. Do you see that butt floss I gave old Nate Bash?
Yeah, his
that's
hair
right,
is stinky
Daddy.
now.
I was already stinky, let me tell you.
Oh.
Did him a favor.
But you know what? Sources have told this reporter that your challenge for next month is a tag team you should be very familiar with in the Horn Dogs.
Horn Dogs?
Horn Dogs.
Horn Dogs. You mean David and Goliath?
Something like that.
David and Goliath. See, the thing is, Goliath's this big, dumb idiot. Fat. And David is this little tiny scrawny guy.
And he does the hip thrust forward.
Yeah.
The ladies like it side to side, DC.
And little thing that you guys don't know. Slingshots aren't legal in professional wrestling.
That's right.
So no, you're going up against two of the most decorated singles competitors, tag team competitors that 3XW in the Midwest has ever seen.
I think we've held every single title here together.
I think we have.
Yeah, that's right,
I
Daddy.
think we have. So Horn Dogs, David Goliath, Crotch, and Mad Dog McDowell, we're gonna prove that your bark is a lot less ferocious. Wait, no. More ferocious than your bite. Yeah, I said that right, didn't I?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go celebrate.
Celebration, daddies.
John Bond backstage with the Horn Dogs, the new #1 contenders for the 3XW Tag Team titles.
We got the new Horn Dog t-shirts you can buy at 3XW store.
Those are
Few
nice.
years now before they're all gone, I tell you what.
I'm gonna go
in
get
there,
one.
Get it for the big show. #1 contenders against the Gentlemen's Club.
Woo!
You hear that, Crotch? The Gentlemen's Club. You know, we got a win over the Gentlemen's Club once, but now it's a whole brand new despicable Gentlemen's Club. What are we gonna do to them?
What are we gonna do to him? You know, I didn't even remember how long it's been. Practically like a year that they've been screwing with us. You know, they took me out for a while. They've screwed us multiple times. They screwed us 4 months ago. They screwed us 3 months ago. They screwed us 2 months ago. Let me tell you something. My name is Crotch. I do the screwing. And Mad Dog does too, but it's not pretty. Not pretty at all. So I'll tell you what is going to happen next month at 3XW Gentlemen's Club. Mad Dog McDowell, Crotch are winning the 3XW Tag Team Championships. And you, my friends, are getting screwed.
Cup of Kryptonite, 4521 Fleur Drive, Suite F, Des Moines, Iowa, the original comic book coffee house and a sponsor of 3X Wrestling.
Seeing that AJ Smooth is not here at the moment, we'll just announce that AJ Smooth is part of team #1. And let's see what we come up with here. AJ Smooth will be teaming with Sir Bradley Charles. Team #2.
Night Wagner.
Nice Wagner, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
Big money. No winners.
Great desire and Night Wagner. Starting things off for team #3, Aaron Masterson. Hunter Matthews. This is not rigged. No. I couldn't have that try. John West, and that means I'll let you draw the name. Ryan Slade and John West are on the team.
Special outside the ring exclusive here from Clobberpalooza Classic 3. Midnight Guthrie here with my broadcast colleague Skylar Pierce as we have the first ever Luck of the Draw tag team match here in 3X Wrestling.
And it looks like everyone is just getting along, aren't they?
Well, absolutely. Now, I should point out here, Travis Peterson is already having a ball in trying to separate AJ Smooth and Ryan Slade. Traditionally, they are sexy and smooth, but Smooth has decided by that fan vote you saw in earlier footage is teaming with Sir Bradley Charles. Ryan Slade's with John West. We have the makeshift team of Brady A. Desire and Knight Wagner. And perhaps my favorite team here, bitter rivals Hunter Matthews and Aaron Masterson, all determined by random fan vote earlier tonight before the event, which I thought was a great fan interaction experience, I should say so myself. As we start off here with John West and Brady A. Desire. No love lost here as Brady A. Desire defeated John West in a pre-event bout at our King of Des Moines event in August.
You know, this match in general is interesting. just because of the fact of, like you were talking about, who's on whose team here. You've got Aaron Masterson, who's just been in a rivalry with Hunter Matthews. You've got Brady A. Desire, who really doesn't have a friend in here, so it doesn't help anyways, and he thinks he's the star of every show anyways. You've got Knight Wagner, who is a part-time 3XW wrestler here who would like to get a job full-time with 3X Wrestling. So this is a big
nice
opportunity
clothesline
for
there
him.
to John West.
And of course, you have Sir Bradley Charles and AJ Smooth, which has got to be one interesting tag team. And who I want to call the new Can-Am connection, John West and Ryan Slade.
Look at that. He pulled Brady into that corner so his traditional tag partner, Sir Bradley Charles, could get in the ring. Nice drop kick there by SBC.
But I was saying, Slade and John West came out with their respected flags, and it reminded me of a Can-Am connection right there. Obviously, they're probably not getting along as a Can-Am connection, but
clearly you can see on the screen they are bickering already. Nice body slam by SBC. And it was in June we saw the team of John West and SBC defeat Sexy and Smooth in a tag team bout, and that took away the #1 contender status of Sexy and Smooth in the tag team division. Now Aaron Masterson tags in. Oh, look at this. Double team here. No. Gut wrench suplex. Nicely executed by the right price Aaron Masterson.
I will guarantee this. No one will come out of this as a tag team.
No. There's no way.
No one.
I mean, I guess you could argue Hunter Matthews and Aaron Masterson have been battling long enough that they would know each other really well to possibly team together. But their philosophies are so far on a different spectrum.
I don't think anyone wants to tag with
John West already back into the battle. Now, I would think in this environment it can get so chaotic, you would want to maybe just get in as quick as you can and try to finish someone off. Whoa! Stiff forearm shot by Hunter Matthews. And he's been bitter all night since we did the drawing. Nice jawbreaker by John West. I believe it was a nice 8-year-old young man that drew Hunter Matthews' name, putting him with Aaron Masterson. And Hunter Matthews, I thought, was going to kick the small child.
Well, that's that South Side Des Moines attitude for you.
Well, what does it say about a guy when he's from the town we're holding the event in and he still gets booed? So Knight Wagner makes his way into the ring.
Have you been to the South Side of Des Moines?
I love all areas of Des Moines, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Well, we are here in the greatest city of the world at the Des Moines Social Club right now. Nice Russian leg sweep. No love lost between Knight Wagner and Hunter Matthews, as they had a long-lasting rivalry years back in 3X Wrestling that never quite was finished. As certainly this is a very confusing environment. I mean, a lot of these are traditional tag team competitors, but they're so used to teaming with their partner that they're really thrown for a loop here. Never mind the fact that there's so many different wrestlers in the ring.
Well, we just saw right there that Knight Wagner tried to tag Aaron Masterson in, and he can't because Hunter Matthews is his tag team partner.
That's a very good point, Skylar. But you know, you're thinking about the rules of the match and different tactics you can come up with this makeshift partner, that you kind of lose focus overall in what's going on in the battle. Especially, you look at that, John West and Ryan Slater bickering, not even watching the action for parts of this. Same with Smooth and SBC in the left corner.
Well, and great tag teams are not made in a minute.
No, absolutely
And they've
not.
only had, what, an hour? An hour since the drawing, maybe?
I would say, yeah, that's fair.
Maybe
and
a little bit longer.
Speaking of that, AJ Smooth wasn't even here for the drawing, which that's a little suspect that he and Ryan Slade didn't travel here to begin with.
Well, we haven't seen Smooth in a couple months, have we?
No, it's been since June. Hopefully we can get some little more info on that situation later on, I guess, in the broadcast here.
They're dressed differently tonight. Well, they've always been dressed differently, but I mean they don't have the same colors, I should say. Let me correct myself there.
Nice roundhouse kick by Knight Wagner, flooring Ryan Slade. Ryan Slade, quite frankly, had the Pure Wrestling title won last month after destroying Aaron Masterson with the Canadian Destroyer. It was a scramble match. The other 4 competitors, including champion Jimmy Rockwell, were all down. And then he took the time to, nice face buster. Taunt the fans, celebrate his brutal maneuver instead of getting the pin. He got rolled up and lost the match because of it.
Well, and that's the thing with Ryan Slade. He's had some great opportunities here in 3X Wrestling, and it always seems like he makes a mistake. But with recently being with AJ Smooth as Sexy and Smooth, he's found some success.
Yes, they've been very successful.
Some great success. But then until recently, he probably should be the pure champion right now, and Jimmy Rockwell should probably be in his place right now.
But Ryan Slade just wasn't focused enough at the most important time in his career, and he's hoping to, he seems pretty focused talking to him earlier tonight. He seems like he has a more serious attitude toward the sport of professional wrestling. Tag into his traditional partner, AJ Smooth. Now, would you really want to tag out 2 other guys on the apron?
No, if I was Ryan Slade, I'd be tagging in John West, keeping everybody out, because if you're going to win this thing, you can't be sitting on the outside. This is not a tornado match or a extreme match where everyone's involved at once. This could end right here.
Dragon Sleeper. Now, some of these other competitors might want to run in and break this up, but no, Aaron Masterson gets a better angle on the action here. Ooh, right into Slade's boot. So now Smooth tags in Slade, returning the favor.
I'm in the broadcast booth and I'm getting confused.
But
on whose partners who.
Ryan Slade with a suplex, and if he were to get the pin right now, essentially AJ Smooth tagged himself out of the match and lost because of it. Oh, look at this. Hunter Matthews is screaming at Aaron Masterson in the corner there. Ooh. Whipped down by the back of the neck. That'll give you some whiplash. Hunter, when he runs like the beat up.
Oh!
What is that? Hunter Matthews jumped off the ring apron. And as much as you dislike your partner, how dumb is that? Clearly, Hunter Matthews is not focused on getting to the pay window here.
Well, that's the exact comment I was about to make is, in this match, I think rivalry has to be thrown right out the window because the paycheck is the winner's purse right there.
Oh, nice forearm smash. Sexy and Smooth continuing the team together throughout this bout despite being on opposite teams.
Do you wonder if a winner's purse split between the two has already been planned here?
I have no idea. Maybe that's what's going on here.
That's right. When we're done with this, I think we should go home together and hang out.
Well, apparently they've made their post-victory. Bob Barker bomb! Doesn't get much more exciting than that, folks. And Aaron Masterson finds an opportunity. He's really taken a beating here in the last 5 minutes or so. Heard Smooth there a moment ago making some post-match plans with Ryan Slade.
I'm still getting over that.
And SBC has gotten the tag in.
No, wait a minute. These guys are tag partners.
Yes, what is going on here? Things are really breaking down. Travis Peterson is at a loss.
It's total anarchy now. It's going to be total anarchy.
That was wise on the part of SBC. I think he recognized that Smooth, being his partner, he threw him out of the ring right away.
Well, here's kind of the weird thing is like John West is not getting involved. Knight Wagner's not getting involved. Aaron Masterson's laying around somewhere.
And I think referee Travis Peterson has made a judgment call as an official as to who the legal men in the match are now, being that tag team partners were in the bout together.
Well, maybe not.
Oh, look at that. He says, wow.
I thought we were going to luchador rules.
Judgment call there by referee Travis
Peterson. Oh,
Peterson.
here's the total anarchy now.
Breaking down.
Oh. This
all
is
8
why
competitors in the ring.
This is why they should have been 2 officials. This shouldn't have been done by 1 man here in 3X Wrestling.
Well, Travis Peterson is as solid as they come in the officiating capacity. But what man could handle this act?
No, nobody could.
I mean, Tommy Young would have a heck of a time with this one as we're here.
Nice name drop.
We got Smooth and Slade now. Oh, look at this! Schoolboy by Ryan Slade.
He got him!
He got the Duke over his own tag team partner, AJ Smooth. What a victory for Ryan Slade.
We might have to get some cameras
As a result of
backstage.
this, John West has just picked up his second victory here in 3X Wrestling teaming with Ryan Slade.
Amazing. We'll have to get some cameras backstage after this match and see what happens, what's going on, because obviously there's got to be some problems now.
Hunter Matthews and Aaron Masterson still jawing back and forth. Well, now he has Smooth as incensed, and rightfully so. His best friend just stabbed him in the back on that one. But hey, he's getting the money for it.
And John West doesn't realize it.
Winner's
He's
bonus
like, hey.
goes to Ryan Slade and John West. John West happy to pick up the victory, but he's just as befuddled as the rest of us.
And it looks like Brady A. Desire really doesn't care.
Oh, look at this. Now Sir Bradley Charles quite upset at Smooth for losing the bout for his team. I imagine this is the last time we'll ever see those two team up, but my God, this is pro wrestling. Who knows what to expect? Big win for Ryan Slade. He definitely needed that victory. Folks, we'll have to catch up with them later on in the broadcast here on Outside the Ring. Stay tuned.
There's only one thing in the world I'm sweet on. My desserts. And my latest? Irresistible. Juicy, ripe apples and buttery caramel. Drizzled on sweet, crunchy streusel. Caramel apple streusel. Perfect with a medium specialty pizza. Your choice and a medium one-topper. That's Godfather's Pizza's fall favorite feast. Just $20.99. Godfather's Pizza. Do it.
What was that out there?
What do you mean? It's a match.
Yeah, but we're tag partners. You pinned me.
Yeah, we're tag partners, and I needed a win.
Yeah, I needed a win.
Yeah, I haven't had a win since you left. I mean, what kind of tag partner is that?
What do you mean I left? I left because somebody got pinned. Wasn't me, by the way.
Yeah, well, maybe I wouldn't have gotten pinned if I had somebody watching my back.
I was watching your back. In case you didn't notice, I was watching it after I got crushed on the top corner post and my leg got caught. I tried to save you. You just don't pay attention.
All right, I've had a bad run of luck. I needed a win. I don't want to lose my job. If I can't win, I'm not going to get paid.
Just so worried about your job, you forgot about the little things.
I need money.
Yeah, but you're forgetting about losing friends.
Yeah, what are we going to do if we don't have money? How are we going to pay the bills?
Hey, forget about money. What are you going to do? Have me.
Are you just going to walk out on me?
No, you're not going to do that. But need some time to think.
What do you mean you need some time to think?
I need time to try to process what happened tonight. All right?
It's just a match. What do you have to think about?
I need to think about us.
What do you mean us? How long is this going to take?
I don't know.
What am I supposed to do?
I don't know. Why don't you go pin somebody else when they're not looking?
Where are you going to go?
John Bond backstage here with Brady A. Desire. And Brady, tough luck tonight out there in the luck of the draw 8-man tag team match. Not pulling out a victory tonight, but...
What do you mean, tough luck?
Well,
I went out there and I put out the performance of a life. Look at me, I'm soaking wet here. Cameraman, zoom in. See this sweat dripping off my face.
you lost, though.
I didn't lose.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You
Did my shoulders get pinned to the mat?
Well, no, technically.
Okay, then I lost. Then I didn't lose.
But
the loser is whoever submits, taps out, or has your shoulders pinned to the count for 3.
But,
I didn't do either.
But you.
So anyway, what I'm here to talk about is I just went out, put on the performance of a lifetime for 3XW's outside the ring. Because, after all, I am the greatest thing on that show.
Yeah, but you lost.
I didn't lose, all right? And next month, I'm going to put on an even greater performance for outside the ring. And I'm not going to lose again. As a matter of fact, I don't think I'm going to lose for a very long time. Because as the star of 3XW's Outside the Ring, well, you always come out on top.
But he lost.
I didn't lose!
There you have it, folks. What a great card of action. Just a phenomenal professional wrestling event right here in the heart of Des Moines, Iowa, as 3X Wrestling presents Halloween Horror 4 Friday night, October 1st at the beautiful Des Moines Social Club in downtown Des Moines. Tickets are available right now at Jay's Seating Hobby on Southeast 14th Street and at Merle Hay Mall, as well as Cup of Kryptonite on Fleur Drive. You can also purchase tickets at 3xwrestling.com. It's a great option for our out-of-state visitors. We've had a lot of fans from outside the state of Iowa come to the 3XW events, and we've heard some wonderful feedback. Lots of people saying it was completely worth the trip, and I just want to thank every one of those fans that are making the trip here to Des Moines to see some of the finest professional wrestling in the United States. I mean, what a night of action. Halloween Horror 4. It's going to be 2 out of 3 falls. Mark Sterling versus Jeremy Wyatt. What a wrestling encounter that's going to be. Got the great heavyweight title situation where Rory Fox takes on the winner of a battle royal earlier in the evening. And the emotional situation with Zach Thompson and Brian Ash, where Thompson has to win the match to bring back his tag team partner, Mike Seidel. Tag team wrestling, one of the staples here in 3XW. I mean, 3XW has one of the finest tag team divisions in the United States today, as the Horn Dogs takes on their longtime rivals, the Gentlemen's Club, and the Horn Dogs look to win the 3XW tag team titles for the first time. I want to thank our sponsors, Godfather's Pizza, Blockbuster Video, Mediacom, our great friends at Z's Bar, the official after-party spot of 3X Wrestling. Come on down and join us after the event. Yeah, doors open at 6:45 p.m. for advanced ticket holders, 7 p.m. for people buying tickets the night of the show. Kids tickets extremely affordable at $6. Adult tickets you buy in advance, it's $12. At the door, it's $15. Just an incredible value for some of the best wrestling you're going to see anywhere in the world today, as presented by 3X Wrestling. Folks, check out the complete card at 3xwrestling.com leading up to the show. And I want to thank you again for joining us today on Outside the Ring.